everyone. Thank you so much for allowing me to be here this afternoon. A little bit different than the speakers that you've heard that are all, pretty heavily involved in the academic arena here at the University of Michigan. As Barry said, I'm currently the recruiter for PwC at the University of Michigan for undergraduate and specialty master's programs. I think I have a unique position, at being in industry coming from higher education, previously serving as a career counselor at the business school here at the University of Michigan. This background and my general interest in student development gives me that unique perspective that others in my position at other companies, at the Amazons, the Deloittes, the Medtronics of the world maybe don't have. And I think it's a perspective that others in my position hiring your students really need to have. This perspective is that we need to look beyond grades. There is a lot to a student, and you heard from two, that goes beyond the grades. That's more to them than that 4.0 or that 3.0 or even lower than that. That get overlooked throughout the process because, as employers without a background in higher education, we see we have a 3.3 grade point average cutoff, and that's really it. And they don't look beyond that to see what else a student may have. So what do I want my fellow employers to know about student accomplishments that go beyond the grades? One would be a student's campus involvement. So to me, campus involvement, community involvement means that they're dedicated, that they're passionate, and that they're going to get involved in our organizations, which is becoming more and more important. That they've had work experience or experiential learning experiences, that they've been able to apply what they've learned in the classroom outside of the classroom. That they have passions, that they're thinking values, goal-oriented, future-oriented people, as well as that they have additional skills, courses in Excel and data analytics, that they're staying up on trends in whichever industry that they're pursuing, that they're able to speak to those. That's all stuff that doesn't come out on a transcript. That's stuff that comes out on resumes that we see every day. It comes out in student conversations, but it doesn't come out in the 3.0 or the 4.0 that you see in an application. Last year, I saw over 2,000 resumes from the University of Michigan alone, without the additional 8 schools that I go to. That's not unusual to PwC. I'm sure there are organizations that recruit more students than we do every year that see more. If you consider your admissions department here, either the LS&A undergraduate or the master's graduate program admissions, they're seeing huge numbers, and the opportunity to look individually at each resume, at each transcript, at each person individually to get what grades don't tell you is hard. So what I would like myself and other employers to get out of grades is more of a holistic student, not just how they're doing in classes, whether they're getting an A, a B, or a C, but how they're doing as a well-rounded individual and how that will translate then into my organization. I want to learn how I can know that a 4.0 was difficult, was a hard road traveled, and that a 2.5 isn't a lack of intelligence. Maybe there was a personal reason or something that happened. So overall, what I would like a student accomplishment to be known in kind of the hiring industry is that it's more than just a GPA cutoff, and that there is a lot more that people contribute to an organization. So if transcripts and if grades can start telling me what they're involved in outside of the classroom, it would be a huge help, because I know I'm missing out on students that are pretty great. that just don't have that grade cutoff. Thank you.